Time now to check in with Heather Ford. She's breaking things down at a DJ Academy in PB. Good morning, Heather.
Hey, so all morning long we've been at a DJ Academy learning how to create music, and now we're talking a little bit about how the music has changed. So Chase Costello is here with us this morning, and you've been helping me learn how to make some beats. I tell you what, I have learned how to, really hear some music this morning. You make me want to get up and dance. So we're looking at a bunch of records. This is kind of where it started, but it's definitely not like that anymore. How have things changed for you guys in the music and the DJ industry?
Well, everything's kind of transitioned ultimately from analog to digital. You've got a long history of digital gear being required, or sorry, analog gear being required to kind of get the job done. Now, for a very small fraction of the cost, you can do everything in a digital format.
So records, I mean, we're used to seeing them in the movies, those older movies where you've got the turntables and the records, and now we've got all this equipment. So let's go ahead and walk into this room over here where you do your instructing and see, the latest equipment and what you guys are really using. You would think this is the record, but it's not. It's a completely different turntable.
Correct. Well, basically, it's a completely different approach, because what you're doing is you're using the record to control the computer. So in the case of DJing, you're actually using the record to control the computer, and of course, the role of the producer is to create the music in the first place for the DJ to spin. And
okay. So what would a DJ want to learn? I mean, if you're coming in here and you wanted to become a DJ and get into the industry, I mean, what do you really need to do to walk away from this and kind of step into a nightclub?
Well, you really have to lead with your product, which is you and your presentation and your music. So you really have to hone your style, your taste. And of course your skill set, which includes beat matching and understanding the sonic qualities between the tracks and being able to make sure that they really fit well together.
Right, and the DJ Academies are actually something very new, because I know you were saying there's one in New York, and there's not very many places like this where people can learn, because it's sort of something that was maybe passed down through generations, or where kids would sort of get in their garage and test it out. So this academy, I know, offers several courses, but how can people learn more about this and kind of get into all of this?
Yeah, well, you really just have to come take our courses. There's basically we've got everything broken up into segments from beginning to advanced. So whether it's music production or DJing, you've really got a breakdown of courses to get you through the beginning through the advanced stages.
All right, let's take a look at some of the music that we've made this morning. If you want to go ahead and start that up for us, Chase, and we'll hear that beat. And for more information on the DJ Academy here in Pacific Beach, we've got the information up on our website, fox5sandiego.com. You just have to click on the Scene On tab. I tell you what, this music's got me moving, so maybe you guys can get up and move a little bit, huh? All right, I'll send it back to you in the studio for now.
All right, thanks so much, Heather.